Most Muslims believe Laylatul Qadr, the Night of Decree, is an annual event that occurs in the last 10 nights of Ramadan. They spend these nights in intensive prayer, hoping to gain 1,000 months' worth of rewards and forgiveness for all past sins. But is this belief based on the Quran, or is it a man-made story added later to encourage ritualism over true obedience to God? Let's dig deeper into the false traditions that have been built around Laylatul Qadr and separate the truth from the myths. Laylatul Qadr happened only once, not every year. The Quran only speaks of one Laylatul Qadr, the night when revelation first descended upon Prophet Muhammad. The entire chapter, Surah Al-Qadr, verses 1 to 5, refers to this historic moment. Indeed, we sent it the Quran down during the night of decree. This one-time event marked the beginning of divine guidance to mankind. It was not meant to be an annual occurrence. However, later traditions distorted this reality, claiming Laylatul Qadr occurs every year in the last 10 nights of Ramadan. But if this were true, wouldn't God have clearly mentioned it in the Quran, just like he specified fasting for Ramadan in chapter 2, verse 185? Instead, the idea of a recurring Laylatul Qadr was invented centuries later to promote ritualistic worship, drawing people away from the true essence of faith, obedience to God's laws in daily life. The date of Laylatul Qadr, a contradictory mystery. The Quran never tells us to search for Laylatul Qadr or gives us any clue about its date, yet hadith sources are filled with contradictions on this topic. Some hadith claim Muhammad knew the exact date but later forgot it. Others say it occurs in the last 10 nights of Ramadan, but disagree on whether it's on the 21st, 23rd, 25th, 27th, or 29th night. Many scholars simply settled on the 27th of Ramadan for convenience, without any solid proof. How can something so important be based on guesswork and contradictions? God is never unclear in his commands. The confusion surrounding Laylatul Qadr proves that this annual concept was fabricated by later scholars. Angels descending every year? Another false belief. The Quran states, "The angels and the spirit, Jibreel, descend therein by permission of their Lord for every matter." This verse describes what happened when the revelation first began, not something that happens every year. The belief that angels descend every Ramadan was later added by scholars to give Laylatul Qadr a supernatural appeal. The truth is, revelation has already been completed, and angels do not descend every year to bring new decrees. Worship on this night does not guarantee forgiveness. One of the most dangerous myths about Laylatul Qadr is that praying all night on this day will erase all past sins. This belief is mainly based on hadith, such as, "Whoever prays on Laylatul Qadr out of faith and sincerity will have all their past sins forgiven." But this contradicts the Quran, which never teaches instant forgiveness for one night's prayer. Instead, God commands, "Indeed, those who believe and righteous deeds, for them is forgiveness and a great reward." The idea of an annual Laylatul Qadr serves one main purpose: to control religious followers by making them focus on rituals instead of true obedience to God. Instead of emphasizing daily righteousness, people are told to chase rewards on a single night. Conclusion. The truth about Laylatul Qadr. The only true Laylatul Qadr was the night the Quranic revelation began. It is not a recurring event. The Quran never tells us to search for it or pray for forgiveness on a specific night. Laylatul Qadr was a historic moment, not a yearly festival. The real focus should be on following God's commandments every day, rather than performing rituals based on myths. It's time to wake up from these false traditions and return to pure monotheism, based only on God's word.